Hello everyone. In the two previous videos, we have learnt all about Arduino. We have seen how to control the inbuilt LED in the first video, as well as I have explained some things about the first project that we are going to do today. So let us get started. Plus, today we are also going to get introduced to the chaser circuit, which I will talk about later. Come, let's get started with the um, this circuit, the first project circuit. I know we already discussed the circuit in our previous video, but let us just do a revision of what we did in the previous video. This is the circuit diagram, the um, illustrated circuit diagram that I made with the help of Tinkercad. Let us just go through this. Well, the pin number 9 of this Arduino is connected to one of the pins of this resistor, while the other pin is connected to the plus point of this LED, that is the anode. While from the GND terminal, this black wire is connected till the LED, till the LED's minus point. Let us have a look at the code. I have put this code in the previous videos. That is the video that I made on the first project discussion. The same code I have copied till here. Now let us say start simulation and let us see how this works. Well, if we have a look through it, we can see the LED is turning on then off. One thing if you notice, the LED will instantly turn on but it will slowly turn on, slowly turn off, on, slowly, but that will not happen in our circuit. This is just showing us how it works, but this is not really happening in our circuit like this. Plus it does it this we are that Arduino that we are using is not the original Arduino Uno, but it is the Intel Edison. Now let us have a look at the schematic diagram that I made. Let us zoom through it. Well, the pin number 9 is connected to the plus point of the LED, and the GND terminal is connected to the minus point of the LED. Now let me do the connections like shown here, like shown here, and let us see. Then let us upload the code to the Arduino board and let us see what is going to happen. This is the circuit that I assembled. Let us have a close look at it. This is the LED light which has two pins. This right one pin is the positive terminal and the left one pin is the negative terminal. The right pin, that is the positive terminal, is connected to this resistor's one side, while the other side of the resistor is connected to this green wire, which is connected to the ninth digital pin in the Arduino. Next, we will see the minus pin of the LED is connected through this orange wire, which is nothing but it is just a loop from this side to that side, acting like a bridge from this side to that side because there is no connectivity from here, from this side to this side. Now, this orange wire is connected to this white wire, which gets connected all the way to the ground terminal. Now, let us um, test the Arduino. Let us just upload the code into it and let us see what will happen. Here is the code that I downloaded from the link that I had created in the previous video's description. As you can see, it defines the LED, it sets the pin mode, and all the same code as this one. I had explained them in the previous video that I had made on the first project, mm, how to the circuit components and code plus functions and plus functions. So this is the code that we are going to use. So um, this is the new Arduino IDE that has come up, I just installed the new Arduino IDE. Before the Arduino IDE was Arduino IDE 1, but now it is Arduino IDE 2. It is more better than the previous version. As you can see, it has many other cool features such as these two verify and upload are there, but the old save, open, and new they have been as usual in the file tab. But now it has come up with a newer idea. You can choose here. There are many types of boards. You have to do is select one board. For example, I want Uno. Then you select Uno and you can install the board. I will show you how to do that in another of my videos. Well, here you can see digital red LED high delay, digital red LED low delay. So everything is same. I had explained them in the previous video. If you want, you can check them out. Let us verify to check if the code is all right. It says compiling sketch, and it has compiled till about 75%. Well, 90% and 100% done. So it says sketch uses 76318, that is 76,318 bytes, 0% of program storage space. Maximum is um this large number of bytes. Well, now we shall upload the code into our Arduino and we will see what will happen. So I have put upload button, and well, it says transfer complete, and we can see the green LED is blinking. Here is a closer look of the circuit. Do you know serial sets, or some people call serial lights? They are put up in festival celebrations like Deepavali. What is so special about them? Well, some have a specific pattern of lights, while some do not have the pattern. Well, let me give you an example. Those do not have a pattern are, well, this is the first light and this is the second light. Now these are off, I will turn the switch on, and these turn on. They may be different colors, but of course they do not follow any pattern, right? So if you turn them off, they both will turn off. Now let us imagine a different situation. There is a one series light that has a very unique pattern. Now I will turn the switch on in imagination. Only one light turns on. What is the other light doing? The first light and the second light. The first light is on, the second light is off. Now the pattern is there, right? So it will slowly change over, making it that the first light will turn off and the second light will turn on. This is a fade pattern where one bulb will fade on while the other fades off. When the other bulb fades off, the other bulb will fade on. Fading on means from off position slowly turning on to the full position. And then fading off means slowly turning off from the on position to the off position. Not like very fast. This is another pattern example. What is this pattern called? Now let us imagine a very long line is there. Okay, two bulbs will turn on, and when they turn off, the other set of bulbs will turn on. Let me give you a nicer example. So, as you can see, one of the lights is on. I have kept it like this. When this is on and this shows on, the second light one shows on, and my right hand shows off. Now, let us switch over. Well, this is switch over. Just switched over from one side to another. Well, what did you understand from this? Well, you understood that if one LED is off, the second LED is on, and when the second LED is off, the first LED is on. That means mm, if one is on, then two is off. If two is on, then one is off. It's one example. What kind of circuit is that? It is known as a chaser circuit. Well, the serial sets have used serial circuits. That is, they are connected in a series circuit pattern. But the one that we are doing now is using a parallel circuit. as it is more simpler, and well, it doesn't distribute that much energy to all the other bulbs, hence the brightness will remain. Now I will just show you the circuit diagram of our circuit. Here is the schematic diagram of the circuit. Well, from D9 pin, it is connected all the way to these two LEDs, these two blue LEDs. From 10 pin, this green wire is connected to these two green LEDs. From D11, this yellow wire is connected to these two yellow LEDs. And from D12, it is connected to these two red LEDs. Now, um, we can't simulate right over here, so we will use this Tinkercad software to simulate. I have built this same circuit even in Tinkercad, and I have also put up this code into our Arduino. Now let me just start this simulation. Red, yellow, green, blue. Red, yellow, green, blue. Well, why is it showing this warning message? See, it's showing a warning message to us. That is because I am directly put it into our line. So I have to first put it into our resistor, because the resistor has to resist that much current, right? Yes. Now if I start the simulation, and see, it's very dim, but that won't happen in our circuit's case, as these LEDs are a little larger, but still they can glow brighter. Then let us walk through the code here. Now what can you see here? Define B9, define G10, define Y11, define R12. So the first letter of every color present in our LED. So R means red, Y means yellow, G means green, and B means blue. Then pin mode, and all of these four LEDs are output, right? They cannot be input. Let us go down. Digital write R high, delay 1000, meaning wait for 1 second. Digital write R low, meaning it will be low. And I have put this extra code that will keep this low code. If I, in case if I remove it, it will, red LED will turn on 1 second, turn off 1 second, yellow turn on 1 second, yellow turn off 1 second, like that it will be. But now it will be like red 1 second, and red on 1 second, red of yellow on 1 second, yellow of green, like that. Did you understand? Well, as soon as one of the LEDs, as soon as one LED turns off, the other LED, as soon as the other LED turns off, the one LED should turn on again. And as soon as the second LED turns off, the first LED should turn on again. Like that it works. Now let us go up, back, and let us summarize what we did today. Well, we built the first project circuit and tested it, and we succeeded. The LED blink circuit. And we also got introduced to the second project, that is this chaser circuit, and we just saw the simulation and the circuit diagram. In the description box, I'm going to put the code to both of the projects. The first project, the LED blinking, and the second project, chaser circuit. And you, if you liked my video, please like to this video, share the video to others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.